Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steve and welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, get that bell notification on too, so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County, Ontario themed city. And make sure to hit the like button too. The like button helps the channel a lot. And you know, it won't always be an Ontario themed city because starting Monday, we are starting our new series. It's going to be a lightly modded series. So Vanilla Plus is another term for that. I'll be using the same mods and assets, but I'll probably be focusing less on the assets and the mods. Still gonna be using all like the classic network mods, like all the roads, the parking lots, Move It, network multi-tool. That's the name. All like the quality of life mods will definitely be there, but it's going to be a prairie/Alberta themed city. I don't know about prairie exactly, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. And we'll be starting off with a series preview on Monday, and then we'll be diving into a full episode of building on Wednesday and Friday, and then we'll be back in Brockton County continuing our airport the following week, and we'll be doing weekly rotations just like that. But things may change depending if we have a lot planned or something like that. But what are we doing in today's episode? Well, we're going to be continuing our airport build from last episode, which aired on Wednesday. Bit overwhelmed, to be honest with you. Looks like we have some train backups. It might be paused, actually. I don't know. Oh, whoops. There we go. But I was having a little trouble with the taxiways. I think I figured it out how we're going to run this. So this is how I have it planned out. I also deleted our way into the airport. We're going to be revising that a little bit. Thank you for the comments and suggestions. But pretty much what we have going on here, something like this. I think it's going to work. These double taxiways are going to be where we have our hangars. And yeah, it's going to flow at least. From what I gather, we're going to definitely be revising this again as the airport grows. So, isn't going to be the be-all end-all of the airport built. We may even add an extra runway at some point, right? There's a couple cool airports in Canada that have taxiways go over roadways. I think I might try and do that over this road as we stretch maybe another runway on this side or something like that. Maybe our cargo airport's gonna be over here or something. I don't know. I haven't really thought that far out, but I really want to get a taxiway over top of a roadway. I think that'll be really fun. I think the Ottawa airport has one, actually. Speaking of the Ottawa airport, I made a mistake naming this based off of Canadian codes. So Y is a typical code for an international airport in Canada, but then it's an acronym for the city. So after Brockton, or the county, I guess, the city is Batherston, but we're just rocking with Brockton. So we're gonna go BK for Brockton. Oh, whoops. Holy moly. There we go. So that is the new airport code for the William Shatner International Airport. And let's dive into this. What's the plan, really? Well, now that we know about that bus terminal, I was thinking we're going to swing in just like we did last time. But since these have bus stops, I'm thinking the buses would stop here to drop passengers off, and then they come down or something over here, and then we'll have the stop over here for people trying to leave the city or the airport, or maybe we'll have them come off and then dive into like a parking system. I don't know. It's a bit confusing. I don't like how they necessarily connect to things, but let's start off with a bit of a revision with how we're going to connect up into here. So we are going to split off again, similarly to what we did last time, with two. Whoops, wrong one. Highway off-ramps going into here, but we're going to split it off a bit differently. So let us go into curve mode here. We're going to go into elevated. Actually, let's start off with the ground one. And we're going to do something like that. Whoops. About there. So I think what we'll do is we'll get that curve to about that point. Then we're going to do the same thing. This time we're going to be elevated. Yep. And we're going to bring it out to about here. And then in like that. But to about that point. Okay, fantastic. Now we're going to get this to the same height as this. I'm not sure if that's going to do it. No, it's not going to do it. That's okay. We'll adjust manually. Seems pretty close. And then we are going to swing this out a bit farther than the other one. And we're going to manually raise this up as well. We might actually need a couple extra nodes in here if we're going to be doing something like this. So we'll just use our network multi-tool, and we're going to add in a node right here. And we'll swing it out, and this one's going to swing down. Here we go. We have that intersection junction, but it's not exactly the cleanest thing in the world right yet, but we will fix that up. And one fantastic tool for that is the node controller. So what we're going to do is we're just going to square the node and bring this one all the way back. And we'll mark up this junction momentarily as soon as we fix this up a little bit. Whoops. Holy moly. You know what we should probably do instead is just use the network multi-tool, fantastic tool, and just do something like that. Level it out. And then since these pieces never really work together, we're just going to slope them and make sure they are, oh, that's fine. Slope. Alright, so it's a bit steep, but that's okay. I think maybe mistake we made was actually making this too high to begin with, so let's just readjust. Bit of road fiddling right off the bat. Sorry about that. There we go. That's not too shabby. I mean, never really liked how these bend, so perhaps what we do then is instead raise this part up right off the bat, scooch this part over, and then we go back down a little bit. That's okay with me. It's a bit smoother. There's always the little bit of jankiness with all of this. Anyways, so now that we are in place here, why did I click that tab? We weren't going there. We're going to use the highway tool, and we're just going to connect right up into this. We have 2 lanes. So this way, the buses can stick to the right lane. Pretty much, you come up, bada bing, bada boom. I think we might actually back that up a little bit. Maybe not. Seems a bit smoother if we do it this way. Yeah, that will work. And then we'll do the same thing for this, but we're going to go into the ground level here. There we go. And just connect up like that. Okay, so I'll fiddle around with this off camera to make it as smooth as possibly it can be. But I guess pretty simple lane markings. I don't think I need to show that on this stream. So now Now that is our way in. How do we get out? Well, JWMZ in the comments made a great point that when you're leaving the airport, you have to go through this whole kerfuffle and left turns. That's not cool. What I think we should do is have it curve down just like we did before, but it's going to split. It's going to split into here, same thing as before, so you can go into the airport hotels and whatnot. Or you go right, and we have a bit of a diamond interchange here. So, whoa, we got a lot of backup going on over here. Okay, well, we'll look at that in the future. Whoa. Holy traffic, Batman. Holy moly. Okay, well, you know, good thing people are trying to ship out of the Ryan Reynolds Freight Airport, apparently. Okay, anyways, so right about here, we're going to build a diamond interchange. So this is going to be where we have our hangars, so it's not interfering with any roadway, but we're going to have a diamond interchange cutting right across. This is pretty much just for airport access, and then it'll go onto here. So people could technically, we could split traffic pretty much from people coming over on this side. So it could be like a back door into the airport. And I'm just gonna make sure I'm recording my audio. I am recording my audio. Okay, that is fantastic. I got a bit worried. I haven't gotten a little bit worried about that in quite some time, but glad I checked, because nothing worse than finishing an episode and realizing you didn't have the audio. Okay, so let's just try to line this up with our little grid system we have going on over here. So I think we want that about right here. Yeah, bring this right across. think that'll work. Okay, and then we're just gonna upgrade that road piece that we used. There we go. And then we're just gonna adjust pretty simply. Just make sure I didn't have anything else on move it. And we're gonna just adjust pretty much until I think it's an acceptable height. So the highway is dipped a little bit. I think we're probably can get away with something like that. We could probably even go lower, to be honest. But I think we'll stick with that. Alrighty. Let's go to ground level. There we go. Let's go to ground level here like that. Pretty simple. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to have this road at ground level meet up with this one, but we're going to have a nice clean curve connection into here. Let's do it the opposite way, actually. Let's think about this. So we're on a bend of a curve right here, so I guess it's fine. Pretty sure we'll probably just revise this anyways when we get out this way for building, so no big deal whatsoever. I don't really expect people will be walking this way. There's not really many ways to walk into this area, but perhaps what we can do now that we've gotten out this way is to just upgrade this road up to here, and then we'll make that a highway again. Yeah, look at this freight back up. All right, well, we'll have to look at that. Looks like we have some traffic coming in from over here or something like that. Let's see if we can actually just clear that really quickly. So it looks like it might be this train. I thought they said they were gonna fix a lot of the issues with trains and stuff, kind of shipping at like 13%. Yeah, that train itself just seemed to unclog itself. So perhaps what we do is we can't really cut off this train from this. Let's see, it backed up again. Perhaps it is this guy now. Yeah, 7% train. Like, I thought they said they fixed that. Oh, here's a new train. Yeah, that's a pretty cool new train. Okay, anyways, little pit stop over there. We gotta finish this diamond interchange, Steven. Holy moly. What's going through your head here, buddy? All right, so let us go back to the highway. I'm gonna go into the off ramps here, and we'll make just a pretty basic one. Nothing special about it. We'll get the off ramp curving out this way. Let's go into the curve, and we'll have it do something like that, and then curve in, and then we'll have this one come down. I'm gonna run parallel for a moment. Let's turn off node snapping so we can actually do this. And we could merge right at this intersection right here. I think that'll probably be the best spot. Whoa, turn node snapping off, didn't turn it back on. Alrighty, so we're gonna need to get rid of that lane marking there. So we'll go into this and we'll just click delete. I don't think I'm gonna really show off that tool today, so we'll just leave it at that then. This is a bit too sharp, I think. I think we'll just readjust this momentarily. Yeah, I think we'll just do something like that instead. A bit smoother, but not perfect. This is not a highway interchange episode. So that is a way on to here. This is a way off. We do need another direction off, so we're gonna have a off ramp run from over here, and we're going to get it to go sideways and then right into there. We should definitely do some lane mathematics on this, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary for this particular build. There we go. Let's get our network multi-tool out. We're going to slope that from here to here. 2%. That's probably fine. This would definitely need guardrails. So we'll have guardrails up into here. And I guess we can do the lane math, Steven. Don't be lazy here. All right, and then we'll do the node controller trick. So I want this one to line up with that one. Fantastic. And then I want this one to line up with that one. Fantastic. We already got the lane math done over there. And then I don't necessarily want, I don't know if this is going to be a deterrence from this interchange though, but I want people coming into the airport from over here. I don't mind if they're coming in this way because that is way out of the way. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just make it a full interchange because this is a pretty convenient factor. It might also help limit the traffic over here, so I guess we'll finish it off, though it is not necessary. And the reason why I chose a diamond interchange over another type of interchange is because this is a realistic interchange to have in this situation. It is not the greatest style of interchange, but I feel like if we add in some trees and stuff, although we are near an airport, I think we can get away with having trees in here. And then along the side here, we can say that this diamond interchange, to add some flair to the theme, it had to conform to some terrain issues or something like that, which is why it's a bit off-centered. Alrighty, and then to finish off your diamond interchanges, a great tip is to just use a one-way road at the end where cars get into the interchange, because it adds a crosswalk and 2 lanes. I mean, that's convenient unto itself. Okay, so right here, I don't mind if there's a straight and a right, and then same thing on this side. Don't mind if there's a straight and a right over there, and this is all good with me as well. All right, so pretty basic. It's a bit funky, but you know, that is the name of the game. It's not, but we'll leave it. Holy cow, we'll leave it at that for now because I want to focus on the airport and get back to the airport itself. So that means we need to connect into here. I think we can delete that connection at the moment. I want a 2-lane connection on this side. Don't necessarily need cars coming up this way too much, so I think we can get away with an asymmetrical road like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that one-way road we had earlier. There we go. And we're going to draw just that. I think will work. Actually, let's bring it out this way. Actually, we might want a 3-lane connection. 3-lane, double parking, 3-lane, no parking, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so we have 2 going this way and 1 going that way or something like that. Okay, and then what we're gonna do then is we're gonna have yeah, I guess we're gonna lose a lane at some point, right? So if we're gonna have this 3-lane connection, we're gonna bring in a highway road. So we'll just go with this one right here. We're gonna start off with the elevated section. I know we did this last time, but I felt like it was really important to get this right. Well, I thought I made that elevated, Steven. Node snapping. Okay, and then we're going to lose a lane here. Though I guess we could do a 4-lane road. Is there a 4-lane option? There is. Okay. So it might get confusing for people trying to cross, but that is okay with me. So I guess we'll go back to this now, ground level, and we'll just draw this in. I should have turned node snapping back on for that. Yeah, there we go. I didn't even notice. Holy cow. Didn't have node snapping turned on, and that issue happened. Alrighty, so now that we've kind of fixed this up a little bit, a nice clean entrance into here, people can have their time to switch over lanes. They'll fly off this end here. Yeah, the speed limit's gonna be like 5 kilometers per hour. Alrighty, so I think we just need some sloping going on. Slope. Did I say to do that? No. Holy moly. Guess I was getting a bit too close there. And I guess we need to slope this node too, don't we? Bring that together. Back this one up, that's for sure. Holy cow. As far back as we can go. Alright, well. That's okay with me for now. Alright, so. Whew, take a step back here. We have now have access over here. I'm probably going to fix this up off camera. We have a nice clean road connection into here. Let's zoom in here. So you stick to the departures, the arrivals lane, and you go into each of your own, blah, blah, blah. Buses go in the right lane. You come back down, you merge into here, and right in this area, there's going to be a bit of kerfuffling. But, I mean, either way, you can still get to the same location. You get off the highway here and access all of this nonsense, or you can cut through the little town. So you're going to a bar, an airport bar, airport hotel, some other things we're going to have going on over here. You can then get on over here. But again, we're going to be revising all this at a later date. So what are we doing now over this on this side? Well, we got to figure out how we're gonna do these terminals still, and then where that bus is gonna go. So let's start off with the bus since we've been working with the road network still. Okay, so what else do we have? We have the elevated airport metro station, which I don't think we're gonna use. The airport train station we will. Okay, so the bus. This is the thing about the bus. It has to connect into here, into a terminal. But it's going to interfere with a lot of our transit options. So I think that what should happen is the buses come off into here. Maybe we get them to... I mean, we just built this. Perhaps we can get them to change lanes really quickly and then come right up into this side. Sorry, just thinking. Yeah, it's probably going to be the best way to do this. Just watch out if you're a driver going to the airport. Our city will be known for crazy exits. You're really encouraged to take public transport in this city. Okay, so let's just see how this goes if we extend this part out over here. Let's just try and connect this up, say over here. See, it should be really close to the entrance because that's where the security would be, right? That's the thing. That's what I'm so confused about with using these airports. Like, there's tons of security, right? So why on earth would you have connections over, like, into the concourse from public transport, right? That's what just doesn't, that's just what I don't get about this. Okay, so what if we do something like that then? And maybe we can have like the lounge and stuff on this side. I don't know, maybe there's like a wall in the interior that directs people coming in from the bus. Okay, that's as far away as we can get. This isn't a runway, this is taxiways. Yeah, so maybe they come in and then they have to walk all the way down to security, or maybe security's over here. I don't know. Just seems a little bit silly to me. Honest opinion. Okay, so the buses can technically turn around in there. So what we really need is just a bus lane. I think we can get... I wonder how this will connect up. No, it's not going to be that great. I thought there was like a pure bus road. Guess this is the only one. Okay, I guess we're gonna go off-centered here. That's okay, I guess. Whoops. Yeah, that's okay. This is wrong one. This one. Yes. Yes. What? There we go. At least now we have a dedicated lane for getting off there. Alright, and now we have a bus. That is good. We'll run some water out this way, and again, I'm just gonna just ignore all the craziness with the pipes for now. We will run proper piping eventually, but I'm just gonna be focused on this for now. So now we have airport express buses coming in through here. We still are gonna leave these buses for city buses and intercity buses. They'll have to take the monorail in, but these will be used for express buses. And they'll be able to turn around in here, I believe. So no big deal at all. Perhaps we can get a couple things in this area as well, but not right now. But that'll be good for now. Let's just do a bit of traffic management here. I suppose that's fine. I was really hoping to do something like that, though. But maybe it'll be a dedicated light, and then cars can just do whatever they want. I don't know. Okay, so let us see where our airport is at. Well, we gotta keep building the airport, I guess. So I guess we planned the airport last episode. This episode is genuinely building the airport. I guess we gotta get the concourses again. So let's bring this out a bit farther. And then we're gonna hook up the train station in here at a later date. I'm not exactly sure how the train station is gonna connect. I wish I could kind of see it a bit better. So it looks like it attaches on to a concourse. So perhaps what we need to do then is figure out the hangar system first. Because the hangar system is gonna queue into here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to revise the monorail and the rail. The rail is gonna be a bit trickier to move for some realism aspects. But if we bring this out a touch more, and then something like that, I believe we'll be able to fit this in. So let's try to find a nice angle for the concourse. Perhaps what we do then is open it up a bit farther, and then try to get this on a nice angle with that. I'm not going to leave it like that, don't worry. I'm just trying to plan the runway, the rail line over here. So if we do something like that, that's an 80-degree angle on the inside. Okay, we can adjust that though. Okay, I think we'll leave it at that, and then we'll delete this piece right here. We'll have the rail connect right into here, I think. And I don't know what's going on over on this side. I think that's all we really need. We might need to extend it out a bit farther. But now we can add some hangars over here, I think. Yeah, that was the purpose of this, so we're gonna stick to that. Get a couple hangars. We're gonna overlap a little bit. I think that's gonna be fine. Okay, we'll get 3 on this side, and Then we're gonna get some hangars over on this side as well. Okay, and let's get one over here. And then we'll use some of these parked planes. That's a parked small plane. Okay, well, it would have been nice if we could go on the other side, to be honest. Or like flipped around a little bit. But I guess that's fine. Get some private jets or something. I wonder if this is going to level the terrain. It did not. That's okay, we can level it ourselves. So we'll just do that. Right click and we'll level the terrain like that. There we go. Create a bit of like a cliff. That's totally fine. Yeah, I think we can get a fence along here eventually, and that'll really help. Okay, let's get another hangar in here. Hangar, Steven. There we go. Let's just center this a bit more, and we'll come back over with the surface painter. But we need water as well. Okay, and I guess we'll start fixing the water system a bit. Just kind of left it, to be honest, under the ground here. Okay, we'll get this in. Autosave. Yeah, whoa, craziness. All right, and now the next thing we're gonna look at is where we're gonna do our air traffic control tower, because this is gonna be different now. So we have some maintenance things going on over this way. Looks a bit silly the way this is angled, but it's ultra modern. So I know some airports, they have these concourses that go like straight out. So perhaps that's something we can do. Is that what they're called? Concourse? Yeah, it is. So if we go right up the middle here, could get like 2 in place. So we'll go 30 units out. Okay. And then we can cut right across the middle. I don't really love that, to be honest, but maybe it splits into domestic and international, like we were saying. We could connect at the end, though. That could be cool. I'm not sure how we're gonna really get away with this with the taxiways, though, so we might revise that. I'm still looking at these control towers, don't worry. Because maybe we do the control tower right in the middle here. So I didn't use the ultra modern control tower because I like the look of this one. It still fits with the style. I just think it looks a bit cooler. Okay, so now we are going back into this tab, and we're gonna find the aircraft stands. Alrighty, so, you know, I've seen pictures of some airports. Often they can get into these tight places, but we're only gonna get away with one unless we put one over on this side. This side, like we said, these arms here, they might not exactly be past security. Like, the security might be only for these areas. Maybe these are like the luggage shops and the Tim Hortons and I don't know, lounges. So well, I think we'll try to stick with just this for now. So let's get one over here. And we'll give this plane some space because that is pretty tight for a plane, actually. So let's just scooch this over a little bit. We'll try to center them in these windows. How about that? Okay. And we'll get 2 more on this side. So we'll try to center them in the windows again. We can get 3 in here. Nice. All right. And then now we got to connect these up to our system here. So we'll get something like that going. And this is to the hangars. So I have it running this way. We might want to consider flipping it, to be honest. So we can just do something like that. Flip this around. But we need to do that then. That's okay. So planes can still come out this way. No, I think I was right the first time. Because if we now connect it into here. Okay, yeah, I see what I was doing. Okay, and the network multi-tool does work on this area here, so you can just remove the nodes if they're not in the right place for you. Okay, and then this guy's gonna come right into here. Bit off-centered, unfortunately. I don't think I can pull these away too far. So I think we might have to live with something a bit off-centered here. Maybe once we get larger aircraft stands, it'll work. Oh, look at that. We got one running. We do need water out here, but let's just finish this off a little bit. So the planes can come in to this area and then they leave through here. So the idea is, say this plane is going to take off. It'll come down here, go through this way. It'll go right up to the runway and then either go over here or over this side. And then it can come into the taxiway over this way. So say a plane is landing and wants to get over there. So say it lands over here, it'll go down this taxiway, hop down this one and then go over. And if it's landing from this side, it'll slide down all the way over here, hop down into here, and it can either take this taxiway or this taxiway all the way down and in. There you go. So now we got to connect this side here. So it looks like this was a bit off-centered here. Let's just fix this up a touch. And I think we're going to need to do something like this. Flip this around. Connect that up. Okay, so they're both going to be a bit off-centered here. That is okay. Whoops. Just hoping to get back to that. So plane is landing here. It could take this connection. Okay, let's see if we can just maneuver this out a little bit smoother. Let's take a look at this. See if you see something that I don't as well. So it looks like a plane can come in through the system and park, and then they can also leave into the system because they can go right up to here, or they can go right up into here and then go off in this one. So yeah, I think that works. Awesome. So we can leave that for now. Do these accept intercity buses? They do. Okay, I'm a little worried about that at the moment. I'll leave it on, and if things get hectic, because wow, do they get hectic, we'll come back and we'll look at transit in a future episode throughout the airport area. That'll be a dedicated video, airport transit. So don't you worry. I think we're gonna want the water running through the same system. Back that out. Okay, we're gonna delete this then too. I think we can just delete most of this, to be honest. Okay, wow, we just have that running down middle of nowhere. That's okay. Alrighty, delete all this. Delete all of this. I am conscious of the time right now, but okay, I'm gonna pause because I know we have our water running through the airport to get to that side. Let us do some tweaks to our water system then. We are gonna run water from here down this road and connect into this system so that it is supported. And that runs into our nuclear power plant. Okay, fun. And then we'll have the water connection come off here into here, probably through this side. And I think we'll just run this under this road for now. Oh, I thought I paused the game here. And we'll run it into the concourse, underneath, and then over into here as well. That should cover it. And then we need to connect up into there. And it looks like we covered everything, so let's resume the game. Forgot about this side. Bring it down these roads, but we'll definitely revise it at a later date as well. Is that not connected, really? Oh, it is. Okay. All right, so garbage is a bit of an issue. Okay, never mind. Here comes the truck. All right, so now that we've revised our whole airport, I guess we can throw it to 3-speed, and we can look at what else we need to really do, because we got the budget airport hotel. Yeah, okay, we've done everything we can at the moment, so now it's just a matter of leveling it up. So we've definitely hit the attractiveness. Now we're just got to get passengers here, so I guess we can start looking at getting some buses. We can do some parking as well. We can also link up our metro. So I know we said we're going to do a dedicated transit section, but I think this will count as part of the original network here. So this doesn't have an airport, a subway stop. What? Do the other ones? That one doesn't look like it. Maybe only the large one does. Built-in metro. Okay, so we'll definitely need to do that because this one doesn't have it. So when do we unlock this? When we reach level 2. Okay, so we'll have to do another revision when we reach level 2. So we just gotta wait until we get to the next passenger level. But in order to get to that level, I think we can at least encourage it. So I think we'll have a temporary metro station out this way. So we have 2 separate lines at the moment coming into this area. Cannot be placed. Okay. So I guess we need to look at figuring out this middle part then instead. But I think we still need to run some bus lines. Oh, we're going to just run our metro because we do have bus lines coming into here, and that's our monorail, sorry. And that's significant enough. So in order to get our monorail attached, though, we do need, I would like it right at the front gate if we do. So we do need to figure out what's going on inside of this. So we need to get parking. So we do already have long-term parking out this way. You can hop on the metro and go in, but we need some short-term parking solutions as well. So we're going to run a pedestrian connection right through here. Not a road, but we do need some roads through this area anyways. So what we're going to do is we're going to run these roads through here. Let us do something a bit parallel to here. Let's run a parallel road first, and then we can connect up. So it looks like I already messed up. That's okay. We'll run a smooth curve connection. Just like that, okay. And this is parking. Okay, let's go straight road to about here. Connect up on a grid. And I think we can start with this system. We're definitely going to revise this. For example, this should probably be 4 lanes now. Okay, so I would really like to have some parking garages. Not parking lots. I think parking garages is the way to go. So we're going to go into the Finder and just type in parking, and these should pop up. So you can use these assets and you can stack them together, and I think it works pretty good. So they just kind of clip together ever so slightly. So if you have anarchy, this works. And this is a very ugly style. And that's exactly what we're going for, because when have you ever seen a parking garage that looks nice? Right? Think about it. Parking garages are ugly features. So I think this works. Sorry, asset creator, but you did a great job. Okay, there we go. I think we're good with that. It's over the edge a little bit. That's okay. Okay, so now we can either run, there's no gates along the back, so everything's running right through here. We definitely need a path, so let us go to a path connection. Why don't we go with the best path in the game? And we're just going to get a nice clean connection like that. And guess what? You can actually upgrade the trees now. So let us go with some pines. Let's go with the city skylines. These are the new ones, right? Generic pine, perfect. There you go. And let us do, maybe let's just do 2 more path connections, right here to here, and then right here to here. Alrighty, and then we'll do the same thing with these trees. Perfect. And now we need to use the node controller. So we'll go back into our road tool, node controller, take this node, make it a crossing. Take this node, make it a crossing, and then take this node and put it custom. There you go. So we have crossings into here, which is perfect, but this is only for people picking people up, I guess, because I'm sure there's an escalator or something inside. All right, so that is the first start to our parking, and then we'll have exposed parking along the back. So we'll go into this tool right here, and I think we can have a nice clean connection. Let's go with the biggest possible. Do something like that, click it in. I always hope that they look nice, but they never really do look nice if you connect them right up to the road. You always need to use that. That one looks fine. Maybe we can start with this. So we'll just back up this node. Whoops, let's hold Alt, Steven, not Control. To about there. Same thing, hold Alt. And then I'll bring this out to there. Let's just try to make it symmetrical a bit. Okay, and we could see if now we can connect down into here, how that looks. No, that looks a bit silly. We could also try connecting down with this. That still looks silly, doesn't it? Okay, so it's probably best if we just bite the bullet on this and make it look a tad silly by just having that extension. I don't know if silly is really the right word. It looks fine. Okay, there we go. Let's grab all these nodes. Let's just readjust so that we are even Steven with the road here. And I think we'll run the parking lot all through here. We can save some space for a building or two. Maybe the budget hotel's a bit better over on this side. Yeah, actually that's probably a good idea. We'll run a 2-lane road with a grass connection, and we'll do something, or tree, sorry, holy cow. Let's turn node snapping off. Let's turn those off because I want it really perfect, just like this. Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna need to do a slight adjustment. Let's bring this right down. Let's hold Alt actually, if we do that. Slide this down as well. Very good, so we are getting a bit of clipping. So I'll have to just back this up. It should have been holding Alt that whole time. There we go. Okay, and then now we can move this budget hotel into this area. Let's throw it right in the middle here. Give it some ground, I guess. Oh, holy cow. Look at the time. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. Well, we'll have to just throw the parking lot in and then we'll call it a day. So we did a lot of the same, but I think we kind of expected to do that after the end of last episode. It was a bit all over the place. I was a bit thrown off by some of the assets. The whole day was a bit wild, to be fair to myself. Was not expecting the day to go like that yesterday, but you know, it is what it is. Can't complain. Alright, so let us finish it off, I guess, by filling in the concrete in the airport. Let's go a bit smaller than that, Steven. And we'll just fill this all up. Because airports are concrete jungles. So it seems. We could do something fun in the middle here, so I think we'll leave that for now. Fill all that up. And look at that, we're getting some planes going too. All right, and we'll just clean up these edges here. Whoops. Oh, I guess this would be concrete too, wouldn't it? Probably coming right down into here. Well, this is a mess. It'll look a lot better once we get the fence and everything as well. And then this is gonna continue into here anyways, so we'll get that to line up a bit nicer. But that's it for now. We are all set to level up. We're just gonna wait. And I think the next episode, which is in a week's time, Monday, so a week Monday, we'll just wait for this to level up to level 2, and we can get going on the next iteration of the airport. I think this is turning out pretty nicely, if I do say so myself. So yeah, I guess we'll leave it here, folks. Hope you have a lovely day. Let us just try and maybe get some of these hangers in. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I mean, I want to remove some of the jankiness from the left side there. Okay, there we go. Have a great day, folks. Talk to you soon. Peace out.